Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's episode 767 of the show, ladies and gentlemen. And that is right. We are there. And so I'm getting these videos done and over with now, even though it's a little late, because I want to make sure when after tomorrow after work, I'll just get up tomorrow morning and just after I come home from work, I just make sure I get ready to go and go to the feast, which this will be episode 768, and it will be the 5th edition of Roadside Shenanigans of 1999. That'll be coming at you once again, and I'm going to report what happened on AEW Rampage now. So check this out. It kicked off with a trios matchup. Keith Lee, the lipless one, bask in his glory as he teams up with the Hardys to take on the Butcher, the Blade, and Kip Sabian. You think I was going to say the Candlestick Maker, did you? That'll be the Butcher, the Baker, and the Candlestick Maker. No, it's Butcher, Blade, and Kip Sabian. And the Hardys and Lee won that matchup, and then the Kingdom cut a promo on Adam Cole. And I forgot, during the Ring of Honor days, Adam Cole was part of the Kingdom with Michael Bennett and Matt Taven, along with Maria Kanellis Bennett. And they had a little history with Adam Cole, and they probably felt the same thing like Roderick Strong. So we shall see what happens there. And the Young Bucks are talking to the Hardys, and guess what? This coming Wednesday night on Dynamite, they're going to take on the Hardys in a matchup. Kind of like a dream matchup, but this match has happened before. I think during the days of Ring of Honor. The lovely Sky Blue took on the very lovely Anna Jay. As you know, Anna Jay is accompanied by 2.0, Matt Menard, and that's Mr. Daddy Magic, and Cool Hand Angelo Parker. And Jericho's on commentary. Looks like this coming Wednesday there will be a mandatory meeting of the Jericho Appreciation Society, and they expect Jericho to be there. And Anna Jay, with that Queen Slayer sleeper hold of hers, beat Sky Blue. And Sky Blue's still young, bright future for that young lady, but right now, and if you want to form a new stable, I think Anna Jay could get Matt Menard and Angelo Parker joined up with Jack Perry, because we know Anna Jay's dating Jack Perry, engaged to Jack Perry, for goodness sake. So, that could be something to deal with. And so this is the craziest thing now. Renee Paquette. She's a professional interviewer, one of the best. Whether it was in the WWE as Renee Young or in AEW under her real name, is one of the best. And she was interviewing the TBS champion Chris Statlander. She defends her title tomorrow night on Collision against former Ring of Honor Women's Champ Mercedes Martinez, and Renee Paquette's interviewing Chris Statlander while Chris Statlander has her and lifts her, works out with her. She was being used as one of the dumbbells, and and Chris. I'm like, holy mackerel! But Renee Young, total professional. While she was lifted up by Chris Statlander, while Chris Statlander was walking out, Renee Young asked the questions and nodded her head, kept it professional. I gotta applaud Renee Paquette for that. I gotta applaud Renee Paquette. That was beautiful, Renee. That was beautiful. She just acted professional, like nothing. It's like doing a regular interview. The only difference is she's been picked up. Anyways, and Chris Statlander says that she's gonna beat. She's gonna beat Mercedes Martinez. So we'll see what happens there. AR Fox and Swerve Strickland of the Mogul Embassy took on Logan Cruz and Tyshawn Price. And two poor souls. Two poor souls that got beaten. The crowd beaten by AR Fox and Swerve Strickland. I got a feeling when Nick Wayne recovers and Darby Allin recovers, it's only going to be a matter of time when AR Fox and Swerve Strickland, they're going to have their hands full with Darby Allin and Nick Wayne. Meanwhile, QT with QTV with QT Marshall, or as I like to call him once again, QT Fire Marshall Bell, Aaron Solo, and Harley Cameron, the lovely Harley Cameron. And Aaron Solo's got a hat. Hey, check out this hat I got. And she grabs the hat and says, "Oh, crikey!" And I'm like, "Oh, great, Crocodile Hunter business, right? Fucking gorgeous." And I gotta admit, though, Harley Cameron's got some serious cleavage on her. Might I digress? All right. And she goes, "What we're gonna do? Well, out in Harley said, House of Black, they're gonna kill us." So they said, "Hey, and then Harley said, I got an idea. Roll the footage, governor, And then there's Johnny TV sliding down the red carpet, almost like a dual leg split. It's like, isn't that not during his WWE days as a member of Eminem? And somebody interviewing Johnny, and Johnny TV's like, "I can do anything I want." It's like, okay. Johnny TV thinks he's so cool, They should, you know what? Of all the nicknames, they should nickname him Johnny California. I'm sure that's been used many times before. But I think he should be nicknamed Johnny California. That's my personal opinion. Anyways, Big Bill, Brian Cage, and Prince Nana. We in the money. We in the money. Do, 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 do. Prince Nana. He's funny when he does that. We in the money. And it's kind of a promo FTR, calling them sloppy joes and all that. And Brian Cage has been cutting some serious good promos. And so they're vowing to beat FTR for the tag team titles tomorrow night on Collision. That match is one of 3 title matches. The Real World's title will be on the line. CM Punk defending against Ricky Starks with Ricky Steamboat as the special guest referee for this crazy matchup. That is crazy in itself. Meanwhile, the main event was a parking lot brawl. I think due to an injury to one of the teams, and I forget who it was. I think they were supposed to face the Lucha Brothers, but so the Lucha Brothers will face the winners of the parking lot brawl between the Best Friends and the Blackpool Combat Club's Claudio Castagnoli and Jon Moxley. Dude, it was like a few minutes into the matchup already, Moxley's bleeding. This matchup was probably the craziest matchup I have ever seen. It was so insane. They set up a guardrail opening both doors of a car, and I joked about it. I wonder if there's a 2003 Toyota Highlander in there. It's the kind of car. And I joked about having I should have called AEW and have them buy my car. That one, because it's no longer in use. You can use it to get destroyed. You can destroy it. You can have BCC destroy it. Bombs all rotted out. It was like so, but that didn't happen. And the brawl got so bad, Wheeler, and then Chuck Taylor, he was siphoning gas from another car. I'm like, ew, what is he doing? And he's trying to put some gas on the barbed wire 2x4 and lit it on fire. I'm like, oh no, right? And I think he's about to hit Claudio with it. Wheeler Yuta stops him. I dare you. And then when he goes to hit Wheeler Yuta, I think Jon Moxley grabbed the barbed wire thing and hits Chuck Taylor in the stomach with it. Meanwhile, Trent Beretta was bleeding again. His butt kicked thrown through his windshield. And then it got so bad to the point where Sue comes, Trent Beretta's mother Sue comes flying in with her van, and Orange Cassidy's, the international champ, on top of the van, riding on top of the van, leaps over, starts getting involved in the brawl. It got to the point where it got so bad they started attacking Sue's car, and Claudio tells Sue to get out. All I can say is, Tony Khan, I hope you buy Sue a new van, a good state-of-the-art kind of van that can help Sue out. And before you know it, Sue ran off, and they started vandalizing the car. They won the matchup after pinning one of the Best Friends, but then they started continue beating them up and vandalizing Sue's car, slashing the tires and such. I'm like, these guys are nutcase. And slamming Trent Beretta through the windshield of the car, and I screamed in pain. I thought I felt it for sure. So, That is it. That's all for episode 767 of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977 AEW Rampage Event Center for August the 4th, 2023. Well, I'll see you guys later. Until the next episode comes rolling around, good night, everybody. And Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production. And in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.